Oh, and the next one I'm going to talk about Tightrope. Oh my god, watched it so many times. I love it so much. It's not a hardcore yaoi. Actually, the only thing that they ever do in there is kiss each other. So you don't have to worry about, a man touching another person's junk or anything. But the main characters' names are Nao and Ryu. They're childhood friends. They've been friends ever since they were in elementary school together, mostly because Ryu is the son of the Osaki group, I think. It's a gangster group. And Nao's mother is related to one of the people who live there with Ryu. And Ryu is next in line to take over the Osaki group. And Ryu doesn't want to because Ryu is in love with Nao. Even though Nao doesn't want him to pursue anything, Ryu wants to have a normal job and build a life with Nao. Even though Nao is just annoyed by everything. But Nao and Ryu have a really great relationship. They kiss every so often, and Ryu wants to move forward, but Nao doesn't. And Nao loves him, it's just that he doesn't want anything to happen between them because he wants him to take over the group. He doesn't want him to become a normal person. So the way to do that, Nao ended up joining their group, which was awesome because Ryu was just all upset because he's like, do you know what you're even doing? You're going to end up getting hurt. Which he does because in the second episode, which there are only 2 episodes to this OVA again, he gets captured and then Ryu has to go save him and everything. It was really great. But yeah, like I said, it's not hardcore at all. The most they ever do is kiss. But their relationship is very cute. I love it so much. I don't know how many times I've watched Tightrope, but I've watched it so many times. I think I know it like word for word. Even in the Japanese portion, I know it. The next one I'm going to talk about is Ikoku Irokoi Ramatan. The 2 main characters are Ramaru and Ao. Ramaru is, again, this is another gang. Ramaru is the leader of a gang, and he's getting married on a cruise ship. And Al happens to be I think either the captain or he just works on the cruise ship. Maybe he's the captain, I'm not sure. But Al is Italian and Ramaru is Japanese, and Al is obsessed with Japanese stuff. And Ramaru is considered to be a very beautiful man. And Al just like completely fell head over heels for him because he was just beautiful and everything. But Ramaru is getting married because he wants to join 2 gang groups together. And then he did, and Al and him ended up having sex because him and his wife didn't want to do it. Well, he didn't want to do it with his wife because he hated her. Ramaru doesn't really hate his wife, it's just that he doesn't like her all that much. But yeah, there is a point where Ramaru does get captured again, and Al has to go save him, and they do end up doing it again. Because apparently, in a lot of these, people buy people in these OVAs. I don't really know why. Well, I mean, not a lot of these. Actually, the next one I'm going to talk about, someone tries to buy them. But yeah, it's kind of hardcore, and it's not all that hardcore, but it's pretty good. I don't know how to describe it, guys. It's 2 episodes. So yeah, the next one I want to talk about is Okenganai. It's about this kid named Ayase and this guy named Kanao. Ayase is this very, very beautiful person. Like, when told you I was just starting getting used to yaoi when I watched these, and I thought that Ayase was a girl, and I just thought it was a girl with really short hair and flat-chested. But yeah, Ayase in the first episode is getting sold because his cousin owed a debt to Kanao. And Kanao is a businessman who owns a company where he loans money, and you have to pay it back at a certain period of time, and if you don't pay it back, then Kanao will go off and kill you or make sure or sue you for everything you own. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he kills you though. But yeah, ISA's cousin tries to sell him off so that way he can pay Kanal's debt. And Kanal bought ISA, and on the first, and it wasn't just because he thought he was pretty. I mean, like maybe that was one of the reasons, but it wasn't that. Kanal actually knew ISA. They met on the streets when Kanal was having a rough time, and ISA helped him out. And Kanal sort of fell in love with him at that point. But when he took him home, he tried to remind ISA, and ISA didn't remember. And then Kanal got really pissed and basically raped him on the first day he brought him home. Oh god, I felt so bad for ISA because ISA's like, what the hell are you doing? And then Kanal's like, you need to remember me, and I'm gonna make your body remember me. And I'm like, oh my god, quit raping the kid. But this kid gets raped throughout the whole thing, like basically throughout all the episodes, which there are 4. There are 4 episodes. No, 5 episodes. He gets raped through every single one of them. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing that a kid gets raped. Anyway, like I was saying, ISA again gets this is an an OVA where ISA does get captured, and Kanao has to go save him, and he's part of the person who captures him is the mayor, and he's putting ISA in a rape video, so that way he can get back at Kanao, and Kanao is just like, you evil bastard, that is my property. So Kanao brings the mayor's daughter, and they ended up switching him back and everything. Oh, and if you're wondering why ISA is still with them, it's because ISA is trying to pay back the debt. Kanao told him that he can help pay off his cousin's debt, and also the debt that ISA had, because he bought him for $120 million, and ISA is trying to pay that back. Yeah, ISA owes the debt, which is $120 million. It's a lot. And he's also got his cousin's debt, which it wasn't paid off fully when he sold ISA. So apparently, and that's $120 million that he bought him. So apparently his cousin got a lot, borrowed a lot of money from Kanao. So, and the only way that ISA can do it is because Kanao was told him the way he can pay off the debt is if he buys his body for $500,000. And this is prostitution, guys. That's pretty good for prostitution. I mean, $500,000, I mean, that's a lot. And ISA doesn't like it, though, because he's a virgin and he's pure. Well, he's not pure anymore because he was raped. And not a virgin anymore either. But also because he's a man and he doesn't like, he doesn't like it that way. I don't want to say it that way because you guys might still be new to yaoi and everything. But yeah. It's really kind of hardcore. You don't see a lot, but it gets really weird in like the first 20 minutes of the first 10 minutes. And the episode is like 30 minutes long a piece. So yeah, it gets really weird because when I first watched it and I told you I was still getting used to yaoi, I was like, what the fuck? What is that? And I had to pause it. I had to pause it while I was watching it on my laptop, and I was like, oh my god, I can't watch this. But then I told myself I have to finish it because I already started it. And then I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it the first time, but I had to finish it. And then I watched all of it, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I watched all this. But now when I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm glad I watched this, because it's pretty good. Well, anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. Next week, I will talk about a few other OVAs. Some that are pretty plain, like the one I told you, that not as hardcore. And there are actually 2 of them that will show everything. So if you don't want to hear about them, then don't listen to them. But one is actually kind of pixelated, so you don't really see the man's dick or anything. But you do in one of them. So, and that one, god, it was so awkward for me. Anyway, that's all I have to say, so goodbye everyone.
窓を開け放したら